Hello 10th grade, how are you? Today inshallah we're going to start with our grammar for unit 6. And we said before that grammar unit 5 and grammar unit 6 are the same. Both of them talked about the definite article the. Do you remember the uses of the definite article the in the last unit? Today inshallah we're going to continue other uses with the definite article the. So please keep watching and open your workbook page 62 in order to make connection between what we are talking about and the examples. You can read it. Let's start. Okay, as we talked before, in unit 5 we talked about the first group. Was the first group when we use the definite article the, and we talked about many nouns and we categorize them into two groups. Okay, so today inshallah we're going to talk about another group. You have to study them and memorize them very well. The second group will be the first one, number 1. We use the definite article the with museums and galleries. Museums and galleries, which mean المعارض أو المتاحف وصالات العرض. Okay, so when you read museum or gallery, we put the before the noun. The other group, number 2, theaters and cinemas. المسارح والسينما. The Odeon, the Plaza Cinema. So as we said before, if you don't know if this museum or this is gallery, you can check it on Google. Okay, 3. The third group, hotels and restaurants. We use the with hotels and restaurants, الفنادق والمطاعم, the Royal, the Dead Sea Restaurant. Okay, but when we don't use or no article with, مش راح نستعمل الارتكل with streets أسماء الشوارع, we don't use the. Avenue, this is name of street, معناها street. Park, lane. Oxford Street, all of these are streets. Squares, الساحات والميادين, like Times Square, we don't use the with them. Bridges, أسماء الجسور, we don't use the with them. Tower Bridge, Brooklyn Bridge, we don't use the. Park and Garden, منتزهات والحدائق, we don't use. Central Park, Kensington Gardens, also we don't use the. Also we don't use the with airports, المطارات. Heathrow airports. Finally, we don't use the with places and castles, القصور والقلاع. Amra Palace, Windsor Castle. But be careful about this note. When a personal name is used, we tend to use no article. في حال إنه كان في عندي بعض المطاعم والفنادق, but this hotel or restaurants refers to any tend to use a person, جاي على اسم شخص, we don't use the. بس بهاي الحالة we don't use the with restaurant and cafes if it them or if they refers to person. For example, Katie's cafes, Jabri restaurants. وضحت؟ اسم شخص, we don't use the. Be careful about this note. There is no rule for districts of a city. لا يوجد قاعدة لأسماء المحافظات أو المناطق في المدينة. So you have these are exceptions. أو كل هدول exceptions you have to study them. حفظ. Okay. Manhattan my fares without the. But we said another example. The Bronx the West End. أحيانا نستعمل الذا وأحيانا ما بنستعملها. So you have to study them. حفظ. Number 2 we use the definite article the when the name include. متى بنستعمل كمان the لما الاسم include يشمل أو يتضمن. The bridge of sight. This is number 1 مثال حفظ. Number 2 the palace of Westminster. Last one the houses of the parliament. You have to use the. هدول الأمثلة حفظ يا مس. 3 there are always exceptions. كمان في عندي استثناءات لأي قاعدة. For example we said the Golden Gate Bridge رغم إنها bridge and we said that in bridges we don't use the but this is exceptions هاد استثناء. We use the and tell modern London at gallery. Okay, another example, Tate Modern. This is a gallery and we said that all gallery we have to use the, but in this example we don't use the. Okay? Be careful. Choose the correct form with or without the. حاولوا تجاوبوا هذا السؤال يا مس and be careful about museum. Okay? Park. Okay, what we are going to talk about, and you have to do the homework page workbook page 62. راح يكون عندكم workbook page 62. Thank you. Bye bye.